How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the video, and today I wanted to do a full breakdown of everything URC over the weekend. We've had some big performances, big upsets, and we're going to go through a big upset. And guys, please like and subscribe. A lot of people that view my content are not subscribed to the channel, so if you are enjoying my content, please hit that like button, hit subscribe, and let's get cracking on with this video. So Friday, we had one of the best games of the week of the weekend, in my opinion, in terms of Bulls versus Glasgow. We're starting off strong. This video, 26-19. What a performance by the Bulls. They were just so dominant physically. Glasgow could not handle them. And I said in my previous video that it's not that Glasgow had a horrible game. It's just that the Bulls had a very good game, and they were so strong. Walker Lowe was on point. I feel sorry for the chair that he had to sit on when he was sin binned, because that thing was so close to breaking. We could have heard an earthquake in China if he had to hit that floor. And I'm pretty certain a lot of players from Glasgow are still having nightmares of him. But the Bulls put out such a dominant performance. They were so strong. Every single ruck, every single maul, every single scrum, Glasgow felt that power, and ultimately it helped break down Glasgow's defense, helped stop their play, helped slow them down, and ultimately the Bulls came through with a big win, 26-19. So well done, the Bulls, putting out another performance, and just well bloody done. Well done. The Bulls are becoming scary. We're coming to the back end of the season, and this is exactly where you're going to want to be seeing your teams pick up pace and pick up performances. And this is exactly what the Bulls are doing. So I am growing ever more confident that we are going to be seeing the Bulls in the latter end of this tournament and really coming through with some late performances and really putting in a big shift and potentially see them lift that trophy. So with all that, let's break into the next game. Cardiff versus Munster, 26-21. Big performances from Cardiff. We did see tries from Hamer, Webb, Millard and Mulder. So Cardiff, they played really well, and by no means Munster were any joke. They kept themselves in the game, but ultimately Cardiff came away with the win. I don't know. It just felt like Cardiff had it in them. It really did help with that late try from Mulder on the 63rd minute to really keep them there. But a couple points were missed, especially in terms of conversions. We could have been seeing a completely different game in terms of that, where Munster, they were a lot more consistent with their conversions. But yeah, we could have seen a completely different game if we did see a couple more conversions and a couple more decisions going Cardiff's way. So yeah, brilliant game on that. Zebre versus Edinburgh, and this one I was really not expecting, because Zebra really put in a performance. They really put in a big shift to keep Edinburgh at where they are. Because you got to think, this game finished 25-25, and this was no joke. I mean, we did see some strong performances from Fusco, and he really hit them early on in the game. Well, I say early on in the first half, and getting those late two tries on 28th and 30th minute, 39th minute, really put a big target on his back, and it set Zebre off on the right foot, right? It really set them off on the right foot, because we saw them finish 42nd minute. Trula comes in with a try as well. And now we're thinking, okay, Zebra, they got this. They're playing well. They physical. They're putting some good phase play together. They are handling Edinburgh, which is not easy to do. You don't just handle Edinburgh. But second half comes through. We see tries from Fenter on the 54th, and I believe it was the 63rd minute. And things just went south from there. You know, they just went south. And then I think it was on the 81st minute. Um, I think it was Curry gets a try. Yeah, it was either the 81st or the 80th minute, around there. Curry gets a try, puts them back on track where they needed to be, and what a what an end to the game. 25-25, Edinburgh keeping themselves in it and putting out a strong performance. So that was the Friday. What a way to start off this weekend. And what a way, just amazing rugby in the URC. Amazing rugby. Now we break out into Saturday's games. And this, in short, high scoring, big upset. And, oh, let's break it down. So, first of all, we start off with Lions versus Connacht. I was not expecting this from the Lions, honestly. I really weren't. But what a performance. 24-7 to the Lions. Du Plessis coming in with a stellar performance. Van der Merwe as well. Stellar performance. And then penalties from Volhuter. And I think he scored 3 penalties. But big, big performance from the Lions. Really was not expecting this. Connacht, obviously, they did get one try. The Buitalar, something like that. Put himself on the try, with a try, and got Connacht on the board. But it just felt like this game was just a little bit of too little, too late. Like that kind of performance is what you would have wanted earlier on in the game, but it is what it is. Lions coming through with a very, very big performance and gaining them some crucial points in the build-up. Ospreys versus the Dragons. Now, I saw this coming. I did not see this ass whooping because it really did feel like they beat them like they just stole something from them. 57-24. Ospreys just went all out. We saw tries. Was it from Spencer, Lake, Warren, Giles, 2 from Edwards, Hardy, and then Morgan Williams on the 79th minute. Edwards having a bloody brilliant game in terms of his kicking. And then tries in relation to the Dragons from Reese Weldon, Williams, and Rossa. O'Brien bagging himself conversions on all the tries, and then a penalty from O'Brien. But Ospreys ultimately dominated the game, put in big performances, so physical. They played the ball so well. They moved the ball pretty well off of the breakdown. And that's the Ospreys for you. On their day, they are absolute monsters. Now, yes, we've got to take it with a little bit pinch of salt. This is the Dragons we're talking about. They haven't exactly been playing the best rugby of late, or kind of all season. But yeah, it wasn't their day. And they are still stuck with one win through the entire Six Nations, through the entire URC season so far. But I feel sorry for the Dragons. I really do. I really do. Hopefully they can pick up a win or two before the end, but that's their season done. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Season done. Now, moving on into the next game. Scarlets versus Leinster. 35-22. Maybe you didn't hear me? 35-22. 5-22. Scarlets beat Leinster 35-22. Sub-tier squad from Leinster, but 35-22. I was not expecting this, guys. 35-22. Tries from Davies, Rogers, Plumtree, Roberts. They couldn't handle Roberts. They really couldn't. Rogers had a spectacular game. Costello had a bloody brilliant game. Was it three conversions, 1 penalty, and yeah, go to Scarlets. don't bet against the Scarlets. Like I learned my lesson the hard way. Do not bet against the Scarlets because yeah, that happens. Even though Leinster put out a weakened squad, and there wasn't any of their big players really, like big players. There was no like Barrett, Lowe, Gibson Park, Prendergast, or anything like big names starting the game. Um, they got what they really did. They went there with a heart full of hope and confidence, and left with a giant foot up their backside and probably struggling to sit for a good couple hours. So yeah, 35-22 guys. Leinster, please guys, fans, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below about that. Breaking on into the Stormers versus Benetton, 56-3, and again they got what is called a boost club. They got what is called a boost club. 56-5, 56-5. I think I said 3. I don't know why I said 3. Yeah, 56-5. And give it a second here. I'm going to read this. Tries from Sandy, Duplessis, Senatla, Denusin, Zas, De Villiers, and Sasha on the 79th minute. Sasha coming through with, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 conversions, 2 tries, 2 penalties, and then 1 drop goal. Guys, I'm going to take up most of the time here, and I'm just going to talk about Sasha because it's Sasha. What the hell is a Sasha? Because we need to have this more consistently. And he's been playing bloody well. I want to see him play more for the Springboks because this is the Sasha that everybody wants. This is the Sasha that everybody needs. This is the Sasha that is like World Player of the Year quality. Like, seriously. This guy is just on another level. Like, bro. Like, yo. Sasha is what we need. I'm Sasha. Sasha. Guys, if you cannot appreciate just how bloody good Sasha is, watch him again. If he is not running ridiculous runs, if he's not putting out perfect passes, you're going to see him throwing a ball through his backhand 20 meters, perfect spin straight to the player. He's going to be doing some bicycle backflip kick into the bloody far wing, perfectly placed, or like a backflip, drop goal. The guy, he's just phenomenal. It's, if you ever want a player that's going to take your team and is going to take your nation to the next step forward, you want a player like your Sasha. You want a player like your Sasha. And did he perform? Has he been performing? I cannot wait for the South African internationals. I cannot wait to see Sasha because at this rate, he's starting. My guys, he is starting. Performances like this, he continues on like this. Rassi's going to be like, yo. Guys, check this guy out. Check him. You need to compete with that. Like, compete with Sasha. There's no Sasha, oh, you need to prove yourself. You need to go. He's telling everybody else, guys, this guy, compete with him, Sasha. So, yeah, again, the Stormers beat Benetton like they just stole something. And Sasha led that charge. Literally ran them out of the country. So I don't think Benetton's going to have a very nice trip back to their hotel. Got to give a bit of prop. Umaga coming in with a try. But whenever I hear the name Umaga, all I think of is the WWE. If you know, you know. But yeah, where are we going from there? I'll tell you where we're going from. The Sharks versus Ulster. And the Sharks, they pulled a rabbit out their backside. Like, they really pulled a rabbit out their backside because I I caught this game in bits and pieces, jumping between games. Every moment I changed, I was like, yo, Ulster, they're killing it. Murphy, 7th minute. Was it Postlethwaite or Postlewhite? Whatever his name is. 10th minute. I think it was around 10th, 11th minute, around there. I was like, shit, this is not going well for the Sharks. If any of you guys are watching my content, I follow the Sharks. I'm a Sharks fan. It's where I was born. I was like, yo, this is not going well. This is not going well. 30th minute, Doak. Cuck. Oh, this is going to be a long night for the Sharks. This is going to be a long, long night for the Sharks. And then Mapimpi comes through, gives us all that little ray of hope. 34th minute gives that little ray of hope, that little shine to say, yes, my Baba, we can do this. Yes. 34th minute comes through with a try, and then I see, shit, we didn't convert. No, we didn't convert. Okay, this is going to be a long night. Okay. Situka comes on, 61st minute. Boom. Try. Oh, yes. Hendricks comes on, 62nd minute. Boom. Yes, we got it. We in this game. We are finally in this game. The pressure picks up, the physicality picks up, and then my man, Julius, 70th minute. 70th minute, he comes through, he puts the ball down, and I was like, yeah, we need this. We need this. And all that pressure is on Hendricks. Hendricks, as he had all the eyes on him. It was a make or break point here, because we could have potentially seen things go horribly wrong, because Ulster would have come through strong, and Sharks needed as many points as physically possible, and they did. They bloody did it. 22-19 for the Sharks, putting in another relatively strong performance. Definitely has a strong second half. But guys, let me know what your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think. What was your favorite team? Did you like the performances of your team? Were you happy with the result? And for all you Leinster fans, I feel your rage, your disappointment. And like and subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.